Last chance. India must win or risk 2-0 embarrassing, humiliating defeat starting tomorrow, India versus South Africa. Welcome to the channel. We're going to do a quick preview about the match tomorrow. If you know what happened in the last test match, India could not chase a paltry 124 runs, which was pretty embarrassing. 124 runs in your home conditions with such a strong batting lineup, batting right up to number 8, number 9, India were not able to chase 124. It was a humiliating, absolutely gut-wrenching defeat. I could not see that, especially the last 1 hour was absolute torture. So we're going to do a preview. Tomorrow's match is going to be do or die, and we'll do a quick review. I've got some notes, I'm just going to refer to that. So Shubman Gill has been ruled out. As you know that he suffered a neck injury in the last test match, and he did not come back. So it seems that he might not even play the ODI series, which is going to start next week. So it looks like his injury is a little bit serious than what we expected. So that means the stand-in player Sudarshan, which I am not a big fan of, he will probably come at number 3. Now that means if he comes at number 3, then Washington Sundar might be pushed down to number 4 position, or Sundar might play at the same position which was number 3, and Sudarshan will come in place of Gill at number 4. We'll just have to wait and see. Rishabh Pant is going to be the captain. Now, last match, Rishabh Pant had a fantastic opportunity to prove that he can be a good captain, which he failed fantastically, as always. Rishabh Pant, love that guy. He is one of those box office players. He is one of those exciting players in test cricket. But, excuse me, you are now the vice captain. At some stage, you might even become a captain. From his attitude, from the way he presents himself, there is no way he looks responsible to get that role. Shubman Gill, to some extent, looks like he takes his job seriously. But Rishabh Pant, yeah, you have a character, you are easygoing, you are fun-loving, we love all that. You know, you're constantly chirping and you're getting into the batsmen. All that great. You come, you will start hitting, great, love all that. But there has to be a balance between being maverick and also being responsible. He had a great opportunity last test match to show that Gill is not there. I'm going to step up, I'm going to play responsibly for a change and see India home. And guess what? He failed miserably. And he has done that many times. So with Rishabh Pant, I think the management is like, yeah, bro, you just come and play, do what you want. We are not going to bother about you. You are in a different zone. And they have given him that freedom. But for me, it's like, it's not right. You cannot just give one player that crazy freedom and say, okay, the day that you will play, India will win. But that is like the probability is 1 in 10, because he will just come and start whacking every single ball. And when you hit every single ball, the chance of you getting out is 9 out of 10. That means 1 time you will succeed, 9 times you're going to fail. But if you play a little bit sensibly, little bit responsibly, and little bit see the game awareness, what is required at that point of time, being in the moment and not just following your instinct all the time, maybe out of 10 times, you will succeed 5 times. Now, having said that, if you see Rishabh Pant's history, that guy has got out in 90s, I think like 6-7 times in test matches. That means he would have actually had a lot of centuries. But he has got out in 90s. Now you will go, brave guy. For me, it is little bit stupidity. I agree with Sunny G. Sunil Gavaskar. I agree with him. Play a little bit responsibly. Play a little bit mindfully. See the game. Be aware what is happening. You don't always have to be box office exciting. So that is my little bit rant about Rishabh Pant. But in my heart, I like that guy. He is pretty cool. So there has been a lot of pitch controversy. Now, it was Eden Gardens. They said, a lot of cricketers have said, India should have fixed test match venues like Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, so on and so forth. Same way that Australia has Perth, Adelaide, Sydney, Melbourne. The same way England has Lord's, Oval, Edgbaston, Manchester. The same way South Africa has fixed test matches venue. What India is doing is India is experimenting with a lot of different test matches, and the minus point is that nobody has played in those kind of grounds, which includes tomorrow's ground, Guwahati. Now nobody knows what is going on, how the field is going to be, how the pitch is going to be, what are the conditions. So it is new for India, and it is new for, of course, the foreign team. Do you really want to do that? Because these points are so valuable, because these points are going towards WTC points. It is not a trial and error match. Ki boss, you play, you lose, it's fine. Doesn't matter. I don't think it is like that. So you are losing very crucial WTC points because you just want to try out some new venues. And what is the point of taking the match to Guwahati and some other town? Because if you've seen the West Indies series, which was just like a month ago, India, they played in the Narendra Modi Stadium, which is the biggest stadium, the most modern stadium, blah, blah, blah. The ground was not even full. There was like hardly 4,000-5,000 people. So when in such a big venue, such a big state, there are no people coming, what you are expecting people to come in Guwahati? So what is the point of taking that game in Guwahati to create cricket awareness? Test match, yeah, you played T20 now over there. What you are taking test match over there? Test match anyways, in the current scenario, people don't really follow test match that much. And now you are creating awareness of test match to 2,000-3,000 people who will come in the ground. Because the TV viewership is going to be the same. Regardless, you play in Mumbai, you play in Guwahati, you play in Pune, it does not matter. So it kind of beats the logic slightly. I'll just go back a little bit past. Virat Kohli had said, I think back in 2018-19, that they should just have fixed test venues when he was a captain. And then Rohit, when he became the captain, he actually supported the idea of having many test venues in India. So I think I would choose Virat Kohli's opinion. Just have fixed test match venues. The visiting team knows what to expect. You know what to expect. So it will become a matter of skill. Right now, you are making the pitch the hero. So the batsmen and the bowlers, they are just trying to figure out. And by the time you try to figure out, the match is over, as we saw in Eden Gardens. India still has the home advantage, right? Because you are playing in your home conditions, home ground, home weather. Everything should be in your favor. Yes, pitch is playing its its part, but you are still playing in home conditions. And India, under the captain or under the leadership of Gautam Gambhir, has lost 4 test matches in the last 6, which has been played. 3 against New Zealand and 1 against South Africa, which is pretty disgusting, which is pretty bad. I think Gautam Gambhir is a T20 specialist coach. As you can see his record, when he became the coach of KKR, they won the title, right? IPL. I think his mentality, everything is more geared towards test match. The most successful test match coach in the last 10-15 years has been Rahul Dravid. Why? Because Rahul Dravid is a test match specialist. He understands test match. Gautam Gambhir is a T20 specialist, in my opinion. So we have to just see what happens. Also, my observation has been that most of the matches, actually the last 10 years, if you see overall, batsmen and bowling, who have made India won? It has been the bowling. India's batting, in my opinion, the last 10 years has deteriorated quite a lot. India don't have that kind of quality batting, and I'm telling you about all the formats. 10 years ago, in fact, for a very long time, India's bowling was the weak point. But now it has become India's strength because they started focusing a lot on creating good bowlers. So when you started focusing on creating good bowlers, and of course, last few years we know it's been Bumrah mainly, but then he's got Mohammad Shami, who's doing very well, Mohammad Shami, and then of course Mohammad Siraj, who's been a great revelation. But the batting, if you see, the batting really, there has been 1 or 2 matches where the batsmen have really won the game, but usually it has been the bowler. So that is something which is a big concern, the batting. And though India bats so deep, right up to number 8, number 9, still it's not that great. So I think that is something that has to be noted. The Guwahati pitch, tomorrow's pitch is red soil, and I was reading online. The coach of South Africa said there is a lot of grass as well. Now the home team will select, which is India, will select what kind of pitch they want. So are they going to remove the grass or keep the grass? But it looks like the pitch from Ahmedabad pitch. So it's going to support the bowlers. It will be a batting pitch, and the spinners will come into effect from day 3. But we'll have to see. Then it will be an early start tomorrow, because of the sun setting down quite early in the northeast side of India. So the match will start, I think, 30 minutes early, so around 9:30. So that is something to be noted, which means that in the earlier you start, it will give advantage to the fast bowlers. So the fast bowlers will, so maybe the team who wins the toss might bowl first tomorrow, but we'll have to see. But anyways, Rabada is still not playing tomorrow's match. He's got a rib injury, which has not healed. So Rabada is out. So I would suppose South Africa will go with the same team. They will not want to disturb the winning combination. India will just also go with the same team. They will have Sai Sudarshan playing instead of Gill. So that's my preview. Best of luck to Team India. I hope you guys win this test match. But fingers crossed, we'll have to see what happens. And thank you guys for spending your time watching this channel. If you have managed to reach up to this, to the end, and please subscribe and see you in the next video. Bye.